How's it going? So thank you for joining me here on RC Rugged Roach. So what I have here is the Axial SCX6 Trail Honcho. I got it for Christmas. And so now I'm looking to begin some upgrades. Don't get me wrong, it's an awesome truck. Just taking the advice of some of the guys I watch online, and I'm going to do a few upgrades pretty early on. I have run it just a little bit indoors. It hasn't even been outdoors yet. But anyway, so let's get into this Axial SCX6 Trail and talk about the first upgrades that I have begun. Alright, so let's talk about the first two upgrades I did right off the bat. So first off, let me say Fine Laser Designs are doing some awesome things. I found them on Etsy. I truly appreciate you guys for what you do. So my first upgrade that I did was the body holders. So there's actually one on each side you can see here. It's as simple as just lifting your body, pushing this out, and it'll hold it there very well. The other addition I did was the clipless hood latch. So if you have this vehicle, you know very well that there are two body clips in the front that you have to pull out each time you want to open up your body here to do some work on it. Well, not anymore. With the clipless hood latch, you no longer have to worry about those body pins. From what I understand, it's very tough, rugged as far as it will hold your body in place, even if you take a spill. So again, the body latch is here. You can see it right here. And it's as simple as when you put the body down, it shuts. Sounds like a real hood. Hold on just a minute and I'll show you that. So you put it down and you latch it in place. That is awesome. Again, that is by Fine Laser Designs, and I think that is just truly awesome. Hats off to you over there. And the next thing we're going to do is I bought some tires, replacement tires. I hear a lot of suggestions on upgrading these tires and wheels pretty early on. So I bought a set of Proline Hyrax XLG8 2.9-inch rock crawling tires. I will be installing Injora Dual stage foam inserts into that. I want to give Injora a try. You'll learn on my channel that Injora I am a fan of, especially for my mini crawlers. I haven't tried anything out of theirs above the mini crawlers. I will be showing some of those on my channel. So anyway, let's get over to the table and get working on the tires. All right, here we are at the table. Here are the Proline Hyrax tires they were talking about. Look like they have an awesome tread and a nice side profile here that will help get you out of a jam if you are stuck between rocks. I'm sure that will really grip. Now, mine did come with a white haze on it. I got these from Horizon Hobby during a great sale. I got these. They come, some say it's a releasing compound to get these out of their molds. I'm not sure exactly what it is. However, what I did was I did use Simple Green. It didn't do a great job, but then I took some Black Magic tire gel and put over just the sidewalls. It did a great job up here as far as the Simple Green goes on the tread, but on the sidewalls I had to do the Black Magic tire gel, and it cleaned it up really nice. So anyway, let's take a look at the foams here. Now this is the Injora Dual stage foams. You have the white outer that gives, and then you have the blue insert that's more firm. So this is the white foam that will be going in first. I like to fold this in quarters, stuff the whole thing in the middle. You just kind of have to work around the edges. Once you get that in the middle, just start feeding it, pushing it. I try not to pull on the foams, they tear that way, but pushing it into place. Make sure it's centered up. There's that. Now the blue inserts do take a little more hand strength, but they're not like overly difficult. I do the same thing with the blue insert. Just cram the whole thing here in the middle. Work your fingers around the edges. Once you have that in the middle, just kind of unfold it. Pretty simple. I will be adding the Injora wheels that I have coming. Hopefully they will show up today. We did have a weather delay for the last couple of days, or actually yesterday and today, so it may or may not come today. Anyways, if we get those, we'll take care of it today. If not, I'll include it in either this video or my next one. Thanks. So we're going to cut these open, and we are going to get into the installation on the Proline Hyrax for the SCX6. I think that these wheels are pretty cool looking. They've got some significant weight to them. I mean, I'm sure there's heavier out there, but those are good, sturdy wheels. And you get two in a set. Of course, you get the wheels and the hardware to install them. So we'll get this open. Looks like we have 3 different sizes of screws, hardware here for these wheels. Looks like a 3mm goes in the back, 2.5 and a 2mm, which we have here. Alright, I'm going to start by taking the back off with the 3.0mm, which would be these here. I really like the look of these and the feel. They're good and sturdy. Like I said, I've used these Injora products on my mini crawlers like my TRX4Ms. I did get a SCX24 this year for Christmas as well, which I'll have that on my channel some. Pull the back out. We're going to go ahead and need to take out, got a 2mm here. We're going to go ahead and take this beadlock rim off here. It's holding that on as well. I do have a little hand screwdriver, but right now I'm just grabbing this. I will use the hand screwdriver when doing all the individual beadlock screws that I just took out, all those 2mm. Alright. Beadlock's wanting to stick inside that. So we have 4 separate pieces. We'll start with the inner. Move these to the side. I'm going to bring over a Hyrax. I'm going to see which side looks the best. Facing, I think I like maybe this side the best. Now, when putting this in, you're going to need to try to keep it as flat as possible, or with it being so tight with those blue Injora inserts there, the dual stage, it makes it a little tight. So you can start off feeding around this here. But when you actually get ready to start sliding this down in the blue foam, you're going to need to keep it as level as possible. And we might be able to start it here. Yeah, so I've got it started into the foam. Now I'm just going to work it around here. Helping feed it down in there, and then boom. So we're in there good now. Next, we are going to put the back in, like so. We'll take the front piece. Now you're going to have to, of course, line these up with these on the back. So I eyeball it from the back side here. Try to get it as close as I can. I usually close one eye. It helps me to line it up and judge a little better. Once you do that, this part's pretty simple. You just have to screw these 2 pieces together. Now this again is the 3mm. Having a nice set of tools to work with is a good thing. If you don't have a good set of hex screwdrivers, I would definitely invest in a set, especially if you're going to be working on these a lot. Some of you guys may just want to grab ready to runs and just do a little maintenance, things like that. But I always enjoy upgrading. It gives me something else to do, focus on, and then you get to see the benefits of the work that you did upgrading them. Alright, so we've got 2 of those in. Got to cut open a pack. I may fast forward some of this for you so you're not bored by all of this. This part a matter of just putting these in, so I'm going to be back with you in just a second. Alright, so I'm back with you. All I did was got the additional screws here in the back. The next step is going to be to put on the actual beadlock. Now this is going to be, it can be a little bit challenging getting the holes lined up and getting that first one started. So this is where I feel that having a good electric screwdriver, drill, something of that nature is very beneficial, because you have a little extra assistance getting it screwed in there tight once you get started. And I found that I actually need to start this on the side or with a screwdriver to get it started, because that drill does not hold on to the screw too well, where these, I have the screwdrivers magnetized a little bit. So we're going to try to get this first one started. If this doesn't work, then we'll go to our drill. Got to put a little pressure on it. Got the first one started, and then let me get a second one. Okay, for the second one, I'm going to go ahead and start with this drill here. Now, all it is a matter of is screwing these in one at a time, and I like to use like a crisscross pattern, is what I call it, to help it screw down evenly. I got the first one in there. We'll go across from it with the second one. Alright, so you see there I have the first two, and then I may go, if you maybe turn it, go 12 and 6, turn it, kind of split the difference, 12 and 6, and just do it that way. I don't tighten any of them completely down. I get all of my screws in using that cross pattern, one from each other. Once I have all of them in, I go in and tighten them all in. So I will get these tightened down and be with you in just a minute. Alright, so here I have all the remaining beadlock screws in there. Now, the tip of my hex bit driver is a little worn. I've had this for quite a while now. I use it a lot. So getting down to tighten them their final few turns, this is just going to spin in them like it's stripped. So I'm just going to take my good old trusty driver here, and I'm just going to go through and tighten them. Alright, so I now have all 4 tires done. And next we will probably place these on that Honcho. One thing I like to do, which you guys may not really care to hear about, but what I find handy to do is anytime, Injora is great about giving you extra screws. So what I do is I label them. You know, I got Injora spare beadlock wheels, front beadlock, tells me exactly what they are. And so I just drop all my extra screws in there. If I should ever need one down the road, there they are. There for a while I had a bad habit of kind of making little notes here and there, but not doing it as I went along, and then you find you have a bigger mess to clean up, or you're guessing. Anyway, so that includes putting the Injora wheels into the Proline Hyrax. I hope this video was informative for someone who was either A, wondering about the wheels themselves, whether they're quality or not. They are good, heavy, solid wheels. Of course, we're going to try them out and see how well they do. But I really like the look, and I hope you do too. Alright, so here it is. This is the truck with the new wheels and tires on there, which again, those are Injoras. And I'll try to remember to put a link at the bottom for those. And those are the Proline Hyrax. I really like the look. Guys, feel free to let me know what you think about it in the comments field. I'm going to turn this around just so you can see again with the other tires on there, with the original tires, and then back to the new wheels and tires. Hope you enjoyed my video. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate you. Have a blessed day.